A race war is on the horizon, and it's getting closer every minute. So at least try to slow it down by slowing Trump down, by sitting him down, and putting someone else in his place. I hope I'm making sense to you. I hope you understand where I'm coming from. Like I said, not all of my life, but the biggest part of my life is behind me. I've been involved in struggle in the United States of America. Oh my God. Ever since I was a young boy in Montgomery, Alabama. We would catch white boys on our side of town because we had not forgotten what they'd done to us. Riding bicycles, and we would throw bricks at them, man, until they got their bicycle up to motorcycle speed, getting out of our way. But we discovered something in this. You see, we don't have to be the recipients of violence all the time, and the ones surrendering all the time. They can receive it too. We know who they are. We know their fears. Their primary fear right now is not the boogeyman, or not war from an outside country. Their fear right now is the black man and black woman who have the status of captured enemies, captured labor, soldiers from another army who are mistreated like worse than they treat their dogs. You understand what I'm saying? We have not forgotten. And all that energy, from all that time since 1619, a little long in other places, but approximately 400 years, has been building up, building up, building up, and now it can't hold too much more or it shall explode. That's the way things are. I have to tell the truth as the truth is revealed to me. So my brothers and sisters, you need to start thinking about things, looking at things realistically, devising means by which you can protect yourself, because pretty soon the race war is going to occur in America unless Trump, Donald, redhead, orange-head, wig wearing, supposed to be president of the United States, Donald S. Trump. S. Trump. It couldn't be S.H. Aristic Rick K, could it? Huh? Wow. I thought so all the time. We black people know what Trump's about. You know, people don't understand yet. We don't let them in on the secret. But we excel in a process called reading people, feeling people, which has been defined by Leopold Senghor, rather, in his works on negritude, as we have the ability, not like other people, especially white people, who, if they want to know something, they've got to dissect it, cut it up, study each part, and put it all back together again. They have to objectify that which they must know. But we, on the other hand, unbeknownst to us, have what is known as a pineal gland. And my brothers and sisters, when we meet someone, we go through a process that white folks have not developed it within themselves. And that process is thusly. We die to ourselves. We cease to exist in ourselves for a moment or two. Die. And we resurrect ourselves in the person we're looking at in his eyes, And once we do this, we know him, we know his intents, we know his perspective on the world, and then we come back out of him and resurrect ourselves into us. We call it reading too, but that's knowing. So we know the white man, you know we know him. That's how we survived so long. Huh? Tricking him. Playing whatever games we had to play to survive. And we are today survived. And here he is on the cusp of whether the United States shall survive or not, which is dependent upon whether they get rid of Donald Trump. Pelosi, think about it. Once you subpoena all the records when you're trying to get rid of Donald S. Trump, well, we'll talk about that after Mueller does his stuff. I can't understand why Mueller doesn't come out and say what it is, why you got to play games. Black people, you better keep your third eye open, that pineal gland operative, okay? By eating the right kinds of food and thinking the right kinds of thoughts. Think no negative thoughts against yourself or your people. Eat no man-made foods, like plastic rice, huh? And hot dogs that are made out of the real McCoy. You understand what I'm trying to tell you now? So my brothers and sisters, we got it. We must keep it. But we must take it to the next level, which is self-preservation. And make everything we do, every step we take, every word we utter, movement towards our global liberation. Once again, y'all, peace and hotel to you, my Nduga Na Dada.